Hi, what's up? In today's video I'm going to show you how to create a custom jotter that is going to be a fold. So without further ado, let's step into it. So right now here is our drawing page. What we're going to do next is to go over to this place, change the page to A5. So normal A5 jotter is normal A4 A5 size. That's the size of a jotter. So right now you double click on this rectangular tool. Can you see rectangular tool automatically snap into the page? So right now we are going to create the flap of the jotter. So what we're going to do, because it's going to have a spine, so this is the spine. So you can decide to give it size. Right now is 7 points 7. Can you see? That's the spine. So right now what you're going to do next is to copy this just like so, then you bring it right to this place. So the next one right now is to go over, just make a copy of this by moving your mouse to this tip of the object just like so. Can you see in the indication the two arrow at the left and the right hand side of the mouse? Can you see that? So right now you're gonna pull that, hold alt key, hold control key on your keyboard, hold it down, then you drag to the right. When you get to your destination, you right click, automatically copy paste. So right now what I'm going to do next right now is to arrange this picture first the way you want it to go. So let's make a copy of this picture right here, to map out how we are going to really arrange the text and what have you. So what you're going to do right now is to make a copy of this a picture right here, because we are going to use the man's clothes to do the background. So right now you hit on your shape tool, then you range the left hand side just like this. It's been selected, then you draw your mouse closer to the dot to this line right here, then you hold Ctrl key on your keyboard, put it down, then you slide to the side just like so. Go. So right now you range top not right there, then you drag down by holding your Ctrl key down, then you range to the other side. Same techniques applicable to this. Then you drag just like so, then you drag just like so. Good. So right now make it bigger. So let's convert it to bitmap. Good. So right now what you're going to do is to go over to effect, then you locate blur, Gaussian blur. To make it blur a little bit, move this slide to the right just like so, to see the effect of the blurring. Can you see that? Move it a bit, think it's okay, then hit OK. So right now what we're going to do is to reduce that, then you clip that into the this object right here, make it bigger, then you pull it down just like so, then you clip this picture right here into the object, make it clip, then you place it inside frame, automatically snap into that, then you pull this down just like so. So we are going to let it be at the middle of this. Can you see that? So what next right now is to sample the color of this background right here. Sample it, then you pour it right here, then you pour this right here. Good. Pour it right here. So in this case right now we are going to make this place a bit darker. So let's sample the color. Select your color eyedropper tool, then you go over to this place, sample this dark side of the color, then you pour it at the spine, because this is the spine of the jotter. Good. Can you see that? So right now we are going to arrange our picture individually. So this is going to this, flap right here. Then you make it a big down. So before you power clip inside that place, let's change this to a grayscale. Go over to your bitmap, then you convert to bitmap right here. Never hit, don't hit OK yet. Click on this drop button, then you locate grayscale, then you hit OK. Automatically change to grayscale. So right now what you're going to do is to go over and select transparency tool, then you select uniform transparency right here, automatically change. So right now let's power clip it into the object. So select the object, then you locate power clip, place inside frame, then you select the frame, automatically snap into that. So right now you are just good, it's okay. So that's good. So our next step right now is to type the name of the man. So what we are going to do is to put the name right here, change it, so this font is a bit bolder. So what we are going to do, let's change it first. Go over to display, change the font size to the font name to Futura T, So what we're going to do, we are going to type first remembrance, good. So let's change it to Hello Paris. You can decide to change it to any font you like. I think I prefer this font. So what we are going to do next is to change the man's name. So it's gonna be Leeds Commodore, Agbola. So enter from here, then you go over, change this to Trijan. Good. So Ctrl K, then you move this closer, then you change this to Trijan as well. Good. Then make it a bit smaller right there. Good. So we are getting the center it within each other. Enter that. So our next step right now, is to go over, let's change this because it looks ordinary as this right now. So go over and zoom it all up, let's pull this picture up, then let's bring this a bit to the middle. So hit Ctrl K. So right now we are going to change this, so let's change it to Trijan, then you hit Ctrl K to break the text into pieces, then select the two text, so make it smaller. Good. So right now what we are going to do right now is to create something creative. So what we're going to do is Polygon Tool, then you hold Ctrl K on keyboard to drag that, then let's disappear the field color, which is white. Click here, automatically disappears, then right click on that white. So hit F12 to thicken the outline. Let's make it 5. Good. So what we are going to do, let's make the angles, change the angles to 6. Good. So right now what we are going to do, make a copy of this object right here, drag it inward, then you right click when you get to your destination, then you hit F12 to change thickness. A dialog box will pops up, then you change the thickness to 2. Good, we are good with that. So we are going to just make the force a bit bolder, then let's put them right here. Good. So what we are going to do next is to bring this remembrance beneath that. So let's change this to hello a curvy, fonts. I think this is okay. Remembrance, first remembrance, that's good. So our next step right now is to just select the whole thing, then we go over how to give it a shadow. Hit on shadow tool, then you drag on the object just like so. So you go over to make that 90, then make this 7. Okay, good. Select that, break shadow apart, then you center it within that. Good. So can you see that? So what we're going to do next is to just we are going to change this color right here to a bit darker. Good. Can you see the abstract right there? So right now our next step is to ungroup the whole thing, then we select the first on the cell, the force itself, then we'll change it to magenta. Good. Let's change this as well. Magenta. Then change this to magenta as well. So right now we are getting there. The next step is to clip this very picture right here. Clip it to the back right here. Can you see? Then you adjust that. Good. So right now we are through with our Jotter. So what we are going to do next is to make the mock-up so that it will look the way we feel it should look. So right now what we are going to do is to make a copy of this, then you double click this, put this aside just like so. Then let's screw this up, because this is the spine of the Jotter. Then you make a copy of this to the back, extract the contents, then right click to disappear the star on the object just like so. Frame, then you go over to remove frame. So hold on Ctrl to your keyboard, then you press page down key on your keyboard, automatically snap to the bottom. So right now what we're going to do is to make a copy of this object right here, change the color to a lighter color. So right now, what we're going to do is to copy the two, group the two together, then copy the two, copy paste it forward just like so. Move it forward, then you hit Ctrl for a repeat, then you select the whole thing together, then you send to back, Control page down. Can you see that? Look real right there. So our next step is right now is to just because this is going to be a flipping picture, so we'll screw it a bit because it's going to be. So can you see the outcome of that? So right now our next step right now is to just copy this whole thing, copy the whole thing, and the spine, then you copy it to the other flap, which is the back. So then send that to back just like so. Can you see? Good. Can you see that? So flip it to the other side. Can you see that? So right now here we come to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification button so that other people can benefit from what we are sharing right now. Thanks for following me. See you some other time. Bye for now.